We go all the way to Jos. Jos makes a very grand entrance, and that's our show opener today. Jos, take it from here.
In Nigeria, where communities thrive and resilience runs deep, many families quietly face a lifelong challenge written in their genes: sickle cell disease, SCD. It's more than just a medical condition, but a reality that tackles millions. Carriers, AS, are usually healthy, but can pass the hemoglobin S HbS gene if two carriers marry. Risks emerge.
So sickle cell is inherited in a manner where the patient or the individual inherits one abnormal gene from each parent. So the father, when the father is AS, okay, and then the mother is AS.
The connection between malaria and the sickle cell trait is more than science. It's a story of human resilience.
The sickle cell is said to be a gene or a trait that protects particularly Africans or people who reside in an environment where malaria is very prevalent or common. However, in the event the red blood cell is sickle, there is not sufficient oxygen for the parasite, the malaria parasite, to multiply and thrive. And then that now makes it less likely for the individual to have. But in the event they have, it is very common that they can have severe disease, because as long as there is infection or any form of stress, the sickle red blood cell break down easily.
Based on medical statistics, Nigeria bears the world's highest burden of around 150,000 babies born with sickle cell disease annually. Without screening, risks stay hidden, impacting families, the healthcare systems, and the future generation.
I don't participate in all this outdoor activity, physical exercise, because whenever I try it, I will discover that it will generate pains all over. So I learned tailoring back then. So whenever I step on the machine, so my legs, I will go through rheumatism. So there are so many things that if I do it myself, like using my body to do, I will discover that it will trigger crisis in me.
Meet the Yakubu and the Oladejo family. They didn't know their genotype before marriage, when their children were diagnosed with sickle cell disease at a tender age.
Okay, you are AS and your wife is AS. The implication was not explained. My experience with a child with sickle cell anemia, I doubt much whether adequate human world can explain the experience. The experience is very devastating. For the fact that the kind of the pains a child goes through is indescribable, humanly speaking.
Our eldest son, he died at the age of 19, almost 19. He was using a cane because he had already his hip was having problem. So you look at these children going through daily pain, and it breaks you emotionally as a mother. You will not know what to do, how to care for them, So emotionally it's stressful, it is devastating emotionally, and you live constantly with that fear that the child will die. And financially, you're not able to save money, you're not able to keep money anywhere.
About 10 years ago, he created a group. That's how we started Le Jojo. Because his senior sister, we lost him too. And the junior brother, we lost three of them. From beginning, you'll be enjoying with your husband and the children. But when this thing is getting serious, the sickness, a child that you are thinking that he will bury you, he will take care of you when you hold, and you will see the end of the child. It's something that is very bad. It's very bad. I'm feeling the pain.
I do something. You must take it important, not part of love. You love me, I love you, kiss my lips. No. They must think of their future marriage, because when husband and wife come together, We call them husband and wife. By the time the children begin to bear children, they become family.
Knowing your genotype is not just science, it is a choice. Screening before marriage reduces risks. Carriers can plan, access care early, and protect families from the numerous challenges that come with SCD. Sickle cell is not a taboo, it is a reality we can address, plan, advocate, break the silence, and insist on knowing your genotype to protect the children. Yet,
Sickle cell remains a mystery, and I say that because sometimes children, I know growing up, they will tell you once you have it, this age. But today, people are living and living well. But question remains, how do you prevent it? And if you do have choices, let NTA Kaduna tell us about that.
In Nigeria, sickle cell disease affects millions, but prevention begins with awareness. Knowing your genotype is key.
If there is S in both people, the advice is that let them not marry to produce children, because that chance of producing sickle is there. So the ultimate aim is to stop that coupling, and over time, the percentage of sickle cell will reduce in the society.
Understanding this helps couples make informed decisions before marriage. Our Faith Choices supports responsible screening, aligns with our values. Some communities integrate genotype testing into marriage counseling.
Islam encourages and even emphasizes, not encourages, it emphasizes strongly on couples to go for tests before marriage. Is very, very necessary and important, because Allah in the Quran said, don't plunge yourselves, don't cast yourself into destruction. If you know that this thing that you do will place you in jeopardy or danger, it is, haram. It is forbidden for you to go and doing that thing. So the necessity of, tests before marriage here becomes necessary and compulsory.
As a senior pastor, I have a counselor that screen them. They ask them questions, and one of the things they ask them, send them to a reputable hospital to test a genotype. If you marry as you happen to produce a child of, have SS, there's problem. And some brethren, some sisters, brothers will not agree. We will tell them that this is what you're going to face, and we'll call a family together, and they will now tell them this is what these children are insisting, and the repercussion and what will happen. It is not time to tell what repercussions some of them will have told them and they refuse to do. We've also seen those who have agreed and the result is good.
Balancing emotions with scientific advice is challenging. Love each other, but our genotype is incompatible. It's a tough decision to make. Government, schools, faith institutions can promote awareness and screening. Prevention is possible with awareness and informed choices.